Welcome back, class 7. We have to complete our first chapter. We had already studied tissues. Now today we are going to study the last of the animal tissues, that is nervous tissue. Okay, what is nervous tissue made up of? Nervous tissue is made up of nerve cells. So it is made up of nerve cells. Nerve cells are also known as neurons. Nerve cells or neurons. Now what are the three main parts of a nerve cell or neuron? The three parts of the nerve cell are cell body or cyton or perikaryon. Different names are given to it. It consists of axon and dendrites. The third part is known as dendrites. So with the help of diagram we will study all the three parts. Whenever you have to draw the nerve cell, the structure, it consists of a nucleus and a cell. So I will draw the cell like this in simple words. Okay. Then this one a long cytoplasmic process which is known as cyton, and then the terminal branches of the cyton which is known as dendrites. Okay, so I will just branch it like this further in the root-like structure. It is called dendrites. Alright, you can see how I have drawn. The root-like structures are there. They are called dendrites. This one is called the nucleus granules, cytoplasm which is present inside it. So first one is the nucleus. This one is called the cytoplasm, and from here to here, this part is known as cell body or cyton. Cell body or cyton. What is the function of cell body or cyton? It receives the impulses through these dendrites. So these structures are known as dendrites. Dendrites are the root-like branches which arises from the cell body only. Their function is to conduct the impulse, means to take the message from other nerve cells and transmit it downward to the axon. So this part of the nerve cell, from here to here, it is called axon. This one is called cyton, and this one is known as axon. It is covered by a protective covering which is known as myelin sheath. So this covering is called myelin sheath, M-Y-E-L-I-N. Now the function of this myelin sheath is it helps to transmit the impulses efficiently, means nicely. Otherwise, there will be intermixing of all the impulses. And you know what is impulse? The message that travels along a nerve cell is called impulse. And they are the terminal nerve endings. Terminal means the last part, nerve endings. Means the last part of the nerve cell, it branches and it joins with the dendrites of another nerve cells. So they are called the terminal nerve endings. So what is the function of this nerve cell or neuron? The function of nerve cell or neuron is it is the structural and functional unit of nervous system. Means our nervous system is made up of nerve cells or neurons, and a bundle of nerve cells or neurons together they make nerve. So if it asks what is nerve? Nerve is a bundle of nerve cells. Bundle of nerve cells is called neuron. Is called nerve. Sorry, bundle of nerve cells is called nerve. Now next what we have to do is we have to start with the exercises, that is the answers. I'll write all the answers, you can copy it, and questions also. I'll provide you the questions. Those who have already purchased the book, you know the question answers. You can turn to your exercise part and write down the answers which I'll provide. If you have already written the answers, you just check it whether it is right or wrong. Okay? So we'll start with the questions. Now first one is section 1, exercises we are doing. Exercises, section 1, first section, in which all the objective questions are there. The first question is number A, name the following. Okay? And the first question is, I read out, tissues made up of cells that do not have the ability to divide. Such tissues, plant tissues that cannot divide, are called permanent tissues. So I will explain the answers also. How the answer is like this. Why the answer is permanent? Because they are made up of cells which have lost the power of division. Then the second question is a type of parenchyma that contains chloroplast and is found in the leaves. So such type of parenchyma in which chloroplast is present that helps in photosynthesis are called chlorenchyma. So chlorenchyma is a modification of parenchyma tissue only. Okay. Then the third question is sclerenchyma cells found in the seed coats and in the pulp of fruits. What type of sclerenchyma tissue is there which is found in, it is known as sclerites. S-C-L-E-R-E-I-D-S. Sclerites. S-C-L-E-R-E-I-D-S. Take the spelling and write it correctly. Sclerites. Then the fourth question is a type of connective tissue that connect muscles to bones. They are called tendons. Tendons are the type of connective tissue which connect muscles to bones. Then the fifth one is, the question is the type of muscles that is made up of spindle shaped cells. So it is known as smooth muscles, or it is also called as unstriated muscles. So better you write unstriated muscles. Smooth muscle is also correct. Okay. Unstriated muscles or smooth muscles are made up of cells which are spindle shaped like this. Alright, such type of shape is found in the smooth muscles. Then question number 6 is the cell body of a nerve cell. Just now we had drawn the cell body is also known as cyton. C-Y-T-O-N. And the seventh question is animal tissue that are hard and have deposit of minerals. It is known as bone. Bones are the hard mineral animal tissues that contains deposit of minerals in it. The last one is a fluid connective tissue which was asked in the test. You can write blood. Lymph is also a fluid connective tissue. So blood and lymph both are correct. Okay. Now next one is question number B. The second question is choose the correct option. Number 1. The question is the simple tissue in plants made up of dead cells. And the answer is number 1 D. That is sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma. Then the second question is which of the following is a lateral meristem? And out of 4 correct options which is given, the correct answer is number C. That is cambium. Then the third question is cotton fibers are a type of, and the choices are given collenchyma, sclerenchyma, parenchyma or meristems. So correct answer is number B. Cotton fibers are a type of sclerenchyma tissue. Then number 4 or the fourth question is this tissue is found in between the vertebrae. The answer is cartilage. That is once again number D. Cartilage. And the last one, number 5, it is striated muscles have dash nuclei. The choices are 1, 2, 3 or many. It was asked in the test, and the correct answer is number 5D. Many nuclei are present in striated muscles. Okay, so question number 1, A and B is complete. Now we have to move on to the next question, that is number C. Okay, now question number C. The question is write true or false and correct the false statements by changing the first word or the last word only. Condition is there, you have to make the false statements correct, but you can change only first or last word. So first question is chitin is the waxy coating secreted by the leaf epidermis. CHITIN. Chitin. So it is false. You have to remove this chitin. Instead of chitin, what you have to write? Cuticle. So you have to rewrite the sentence with the correct word cuticle. So your answer should be cuticle is the waxy coating secreted by leafy epidermis. Okay? Or you can write the sentence below that. After that sentence you can write false, and whatever word is underlined chitin, below that you can write the correct word, that is cuticle. This way also you can write the answer. Then number 2 is also false, and the word which is underlined is complex. Complex word is underlined. You have to change it into it is a simple tissue. The question is Collenchyma and sclerenchyma are complex tissue. Okay, students, now we move on to the next question. Number 1 already I have done. Chitin is the waxy coating secreted by leaf epidermis. So what is the correct answer? Instead of chitin, you have to write cuticle. C-U-T-I-C-L-E, cuticle. Then number 2, collenchyma and sclerenchyma are complex tissue. Instead of complex, you have to write simple tissues. Third one is tendons connect one bone to another at the joints. So it is true. Number 3 is tendons connect one bone to the other at the joint. So third answer is correct. Okay. Sorry. Instead of tendons, we have to write one bone to another. It is ligament, not tendons. So you write it false and then you make it as, instead of tendons, you write the ligament, L-I-G-A-M-E-N-T. Fourth question is the fluid matrix in blood is called plasma. It's true, so no need to correct anything. Okay. And the fifth question is unstriated muscles have branched cells. So unstriated should be the underline. It is the wrong one. Instead of unstriated, we have to write cardiac muscles have branched cells. Cardiac muscles is the one which is found in the heart. And the sixth one, bundles of axons together form a neuron. So what you have to do, this neuron should be removed, and instead of neuron, it is false. You have to make it nerve, N-E-R-V-E, nerve. Okay. As you can see, I have written here. Number 1, chitin cuticle. Number 2, complex simple. Number 3, false only. Tendon should be replaced by ligament. And the fourth one is true. Fifth one is false. Unstriated should be replaced by cardiac. Number 6 is false. Neuron should be replaced by nerve. Now the next question is number D. State the main functions of the following. So now I'll mark it one by one. Number D, lateral meristem. What is the main function? They bring about increase in the girth or thickness of stems and roots. Number 2 is parenchyma. The main function of parenchyma is to synthesize, that is to make and store food. Number 3 is phloem. The function is to transport dissolved food substances from the leaves both upward and downward throughout the plant. Then comes epithelial tissue. The function is to protect against infection and prevent dehydration. And the last one, ligament. The function is they connect one bone to another at the joints. Now the next question we have, number E. As you can see in the book, choose the odd term in each of the following sets and write down the category to which the other 3 belongs. Example, petal, stamen, root, pistil. Answer is, odd term is root and the category is rest are parts of flower. Similarly, the first question is parenchyma, collenchyma, fiber, sclerenchyma. This fiber is the odd one, odd category. So I have written here the answer. Odd term, first one is fibers, and the category are types of simple ground tissue. The second answer, odd term, is collenchyma. The question is sheep tube, companion cell, tracheids and collenchyma. So odd term is collenchyma, and the category is rest are cells of conducting tissue. Then the third question is, you can see, third question is bone, ligament, neuron, cartilage. So odd one or the odd term in number 3 is neuron, because rest are types of supportive connective tissue. Then the fourth question is epithelial tissue, meristematic tissue, connective tissue and nervous tissue. Out of these 4, the odd one is meristematic tissue. Rest category is rest are types of animal tissues. The last one, number 5, apical lateral muscular intercalary. So muscular is the odd one because it is not a type of meristematic tissue. So we have to write odd term is muscular. Category is rest are types of meristematic tissue. Now next question, you can see, match the columns. Column A and column B. 2 are there. What you have to do is you have to write the answer straight like this, as I have done. You write question number F, column A, column B, and in column A, first one is meristematic tissue. Correct answer is cambium. That is number C. Second one, now here you can see one mistake is there. Number E, I have cut the question cartilage and written tendons instead of it. Number 2, complex tissue, phloem, that is number G. Number 3, dense connective tissue, that is number E, matches with tendons. Fourth one is muscular tissue. It matches with number B, that is cardiac. And fifth one is fluid connective tissue, that matches with number D, that is blood. Now section 2, in which question number G is to give the reasons for the following. Number 1 is permanent tissues do not divide. The answer is permanent tissues do not divide because their cells have lost the power of division. Second question is chlorenchyma cells can make food. Chlorenchyma cells can make food because it is a type of parenchyma tissue that contains chloroplast. Third question is bones are hard and strong. Bones are hard and strong. And the answer is bones are hard and strong due to the presence of calcium, magnesium and phosphorus in the bone matrix. Then the fourth question is blood and is a fluid connective tissue. The answer is blood is a fluid connective tissue because it is made up of straw colored fluid matrix called plasma. And the last question number 5, cardiac muscles work tirelessly. The answer is cardiac muscles work tirelessly. Tirelessly means without getting tired, because these muscles are involuntary. Involuntary means they are not under our control, and they pump blood to all parts of the body. Now next question number H. Differentiate between the following pair of words based on what is given in the bracket. Like here you can see first question, meristematic and permanent tissue. In bracket given only definition you have to write. Second one, only cell wall. About cell wall you have to write parenchyma, collenchyma. Third one you have to write about materials transported by xylem and phloem. In the fourth question you have to write the location of ligament and tendon. And the fifth question write the shape of striated and unstriated muscles. So answer is there. Meristematic tissue or meristems definition are made up of young actively dividing cells that undergo repeated division to form new cells. Permanent tissues are made up of cells which do not have the ability to divide. Okay, next one we are doing parenchyma and collenchyma cell wall. Parenchyma is made up of thin walled cells, and cells of collenchyma, they have thick cell wall at the corners. Why? Due to deposition of cellulose and pectin. The third question was xylem and phloem, what material they transport? Xylem conduct, that is transport water and minerals upward from the roots to the leaves, whereas phloem helps in bidirection, means in both direction, upward as well as downward. Transport of prepared food from the leaves. And number 4 is location of ligament and tendon. Ligament is located at the joint which connects one bone to another, whereas tendons are present at the end of skeletal muscles which connect muscles to the bones. Okay. Now next question we have number 5, striated and unstriated muscles. Striated muscles are made up of long and cylindrical cells. The shape is cylindrical with many nucleus, whereas unstriated muscles are made up of spindle-shaped cells with a single nucleus. Then define it there. Question number I. What is complex tissue? It is made up of one or more different kinds of cells. Example, xylem and phloem. 2 or more different kinds of cells are there in complex tissue. Parenchyma is a type of parenchyma tissue that has a large air cavities in it. Third one is blood. It is a type of fluid connective tissue which contains plasma and the blood cells. Fourth one is cartilage. It is a soft and flexible supportive connective tissue which is made up of special cells called chondrocytes. And the fifth one is epithelial tissue. It is a type of animal tissue that covers the external body surface and lines all the internal organs of the body. So this much only. What is remaining, that is question number J, short answer questions, and number K, long answer questions. These two questions are left, and the diagram based or the picture study questions are left. So in the picture study question you can see these two question answers I will provide you later on in the group. I will send you after writing all these answers. But up to number I, that is define the following terms, your homework is to write these answers whatever I have given in the video you can refer to the video and then write the answers one by one. Up to number I you can complete it in your copy as homework. Okay. The remaining questions will be given like J and K. I'll provide you along with your result of the previous test which was held. Okay. And then this picture study and all, you can see first one, figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. 3 pictures are there. Identify the type of tissue shown. The first one, which tissue is that? Second one, which tissue is that? If you can do, is okay. And the third one, you have to name the tissue. Number B, give one feature of each type of tissues. One characters you have to write. Like this is spindle shaped cells, you know which tissue is that. Which of these tissues are found in the heart? This one, or this one, 1, 2 or 3. Which of these allow movements according to our will, means which is under our control? Voluntary muscles, which of them is called voluntary muscles? State one structural and one functional difference between 1 and 3. Between 1 and 3, one difference in terms of structure, one in terms of function you have to write. Okay. Similarly, 2 more questions, diagram based is there, number 2 and number 3. Number 2 you can see 1, 2, 3 pictures are given. In figure 1, only one type. Identify the tissues in 1 and 2. Are they meristematic or permanent? This one is meristematic or permanent, you have to write. Second question, number B. Label the parts 1, 2, 3. This labeling is given. Number 1, which part is that? The gap which is present. Number 2, you can see, okay, in the diagram clearly. This part is marked. And number 3, what is the name? You have to write. Mention one difference between tissue 1 and tissue 2. What is one difference between them? And number D, give one important functions of each of the 2 tissues. You try up to here. Question number 3, I will show you or give you the picture of this one and you can try it as homework. Okay, this much only. Thank you.